Stay tuned to Tyler Part 3. I'm Michelle Manriquez at Drop That Brush, and I want to help people who are non-artists become artists. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell, please. So we're on part 3 at Tyler. We did the first washes, then we did the clothing, and now we're finishing up the final details. And sometimes that's the most important thing. Now, to note, I had to repaint Tyler because I had issues with my video being very blurry. So it will look different. I decided it's no fun to do the exact same thing. So I'm changing up his eyes. I'm gonna do some different colors and some bandana, different color on maybe a hoodie. So, I'm gonna we're gonna change it up. Now, if you're interested in painting with me, the picture and the drawing are at Drop That Brush and Facebook. I also have, and you're welcome to sign up for Instagram, Twitter. My daughter's doing the Twitter, I don't know. Instagram, Facebook. Oh, Pinterest. There you go, I got it. So whatever works with you, works with me. I just want people to have a good time, enjoying the videos. So, are you ready to go paint? Let's do this. Because I had issues with last week's, I'm going to finish up the face with this guy. See, what I love is I don't know him, I can do anything I want. And I absolutely adore that. Makes this much more enjoyable because I don't worry about maybe the eye's not quite right or something. This, I can just have a good time. And as far as I'm concerned, it makes it really fun. I definitely got his face a little darker, which isn't bad, but it's just something to note. Isn't that gonna be good color? We'll see, we'll look at it. A little red. Let me calm it down just a tad. Now, and I have the same dark shape right here. So I'm going to use it right now. And this goes up and kind of hides it here. And he actually, you can see it. Now, obviously, you're going to soften that. can never go wrong using a big, you're looking at that thinking, oh my. But you know what? The reality is, ears are red. Now I'm going to pop some other colors, which is going to calm it down quite a bit. Shove it into the beard, and then there's his Adam's apples right there. Now, right now I have hard edges, so I'm just going to soften it up. Just using water. And I'm going ahead and start doing some of the dark of the beard at the same time. That way I get a much more cohesive look, that it's not just attached. And you can see I'm getting soft edges. That's kind of what I'm going for. The way the curl goes. So this goes here, it kind of moves this way, and then all of a sudden then it goes that way. A lot more red on that, and boy, can you see it. All right, so I'm gonna throw in a little yellow here, and that would should calm it down a tad. I'm going to throw some more red here too, since I put all that red there. Just going to add it a little more. And as you can see, I'm just kind of moving around. I worked on the beard, I wandered over to the neck, I'm basically just moving around and allowing stuff to do its thing. Okay, now I'm gonna work on the eyes. Now, I decided, hey, because of all that green, I'm gonna change his eyes. Let me show you how I'm gonna do that. First, I'm just going to just put color here, kind of soften it out. And then I'm gonna see if I can just pop in some yellow. Just as simple as that, I'm able to tweak the eye a little bit. So now he's got green eyes. Oh, fun. What do you think? So I had this blue. Now normally if I'm doing green eyes, what I normally do is I use and then I'm putting this back on top and just kind of playing a little. And I'm not sure how this is going to happen and how it's going to work. We're just going to see. And if it looks sucky, then we'll get rid of it. Or we'll change it. Now see, I think that was a little odd. All right, so we want to bring it down a little bit. Let me see. I want a little, let's try that. That should kill it a little bit. I'm not gonna worry about that it looks a little vibrant because I can always turn it down. It's easy to turn it down, but you can't fix it if it's really dull. Okay, that's like really striking. Let's see. I say it's a little much, but let's see what happens. Let's let it dry and then those eyes are popping. Okay, I'm not sure if that's gonna work or not. Let's try a different color. I'm gonna try to put a little Quin Gold. That's normally what I use. Just gonna calm it down. See if that will fix it a little bit. Oh, that looks pretty. I like that. That's better. Now this is pretty dark. Okay, I have nothing. That did not work. When you look at it and it doesn't change color, yeah, you don't have enough lot of info. Your ears are not, you don't want to look at them. They're like, you know, just a thing. Yeah, they're there. That's lovely. But you don't really have to give a lot of detail because it's just not that important. And it looks like there's more dark right here. Kind of goes around. Okay. And I think that's got enough info. I don't think I need much more. Let me let that dry. Let me work on the eyebrows. There's a real dark right in this area. It kind of goes this way, and I'm watching the movement. What's it doing? I'm seeing that this looks really kind of hard, so I'm just going to soften a little bit. So right here, I have a whole bunch of just dark. And so I'm running it through, and it is straight through here. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and work on the mustache. Now, I noticed that here it's dark, and it hits a line, and then it's lighter. Much bigger brush because I want to work on the hair, and I don't want to be too picky with the hair. There's a couple little hair things I'm going to put there. Soften it because I don't think I like it. Okay, leaving that alone for the moment. We'll come back. I'm going for my darks. Now, this is the darkest dark. Let me look. There is an area that is kind of light. And I'm gonna actually throw some just plain old yellow, red into it. over here, it's gonna be dark, right? So I'm gonna throw a color dark here. Now, do I want it just go straight into there? And I think I'm going to. I know that it should be separate, but the reality is it's okay to just allow it to do its thing. Now, this has some interesting movements. It moves this way and down. There are little pieces that go this way. And it goes this way. And I'm actually trying to kind of move as it wants to go. It's very interesting. Not sure I like that, but for the moment I'm just gonna, now I can also do this. If I just do a little bit of this, I'll get some interesting texture, and we'll see what that does. Maybe I'll like that better. I don't want too hard. In fact, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna soften this up. I'm not liking, so I'm just gonna soften it up. I don't want it to be dark anyway, and I really don't mind if I make this a little, have some color. And so I'm just gonna grab pretty much anything I can and just soften it a little bit, make darken a little bit. I think I had a little too much, it was too much white, and I don't think that was helpful. So maybe I'll do a little splatter. There, yeah, right here. Yeah, I like that. And that kind of softened this out. And I'm kind of just adding water and just kind of mucking around a little bit and see if I can get some kind of movement. Okay, so let's really finish off the eyes. We're going to add finish up the mouth and the shadow underneath the nose. I'm pretty close to done at this point. The shape, and boy can I tell. Okay, I'll come back and finish it. I went through and just played a little bit. See the difference between this and that? It makes a huge difference. I'm still trying to get a good shape there. Okay, I'll let that dry. Alrighty. I always start and at the pupil and then come here and then kind of go on one way and one the other way. That seems to work for me. And then I soften. And it goes straight into the eye. Don't worry about, because I guarantee you that there's a shadow from that eyelid. Okay, that kind of went more than I wanted to. Okay, problem solved. Well, boy, I missed that one. You guys see it? Little oopsie. No problem. And so then I'm going to give you a little darker color here anyway. And then I'm going to soften everything. The teeth, I'm just going to use a little blue, Ultramarine Blue. And here's what I'm not going to do. I am not going to make a straight line. I'm going to go in. Oh, I got to get a decent color. All right. In. And I'll leave a gap. This one, maybe I'll do almost straight. Now that is a shadow underneath from the lip. What you don't want to do is just do perfectly little straight lines. You know, some can be a little thicker, some can be a little thinner. You can do, you know, make it interesting. And that makes it more like real teeth by far. I'm debating, this doesn't really show as a shadow. This value and that value is still not dark enough so that you say, oh yeah, that's a shadow. So I'm gonna go down a little bit and be a little more careful. I'm gonna get the shadowing good because I'm not happy. And I'm gonna go with blue. And I'm gonna go straight next to it. And then I'm gonna soften it down. I'm gonna pause, I'm gonna soften a little bit. I don't want it to be the hard shape, but I was not hitting the values to know that, oh yeah, that's a shadow. Look at that. Totally different guy. Just mucking around, having fun, not caring if it's not perfect. So I can, ooh, okay. I'm trying to get a little bit up there. Oh, that works. I was trying to get the, and maybe just a little bit more darks here. Go. I'm gonna think about it, and tomorrow if I need to do something else, I will. But what happens is if I start playing right now, what's gonna happen? Bad things are gonna happen. And you can see, I wanna play, but I'm not going to. All right, it's done. Whew. It's done. I can't believe I had to do it 3 parts, but that's okay. So which one do you like better? Version 1, kind of the bluish version, or the one I did today, version 2? Definitely are a little different. So comment below, I'm curious as to which one you liked best. I normally think whatever I did the second time doesn't come out as well, but it may not be true, we'll see. If you want to paint with me, check out my Drop That Brush page, and you can have the picture and the sketch. All right, well, you know what? And I know that I dropped some brushes because, you know, I do have issues and have to tell myself that, oh yeah, Michelle, drop that brush. So you know what? When you're working on your painting and you have no idea what you're doing, drop that brush. You have a wonderful day, and next week we're gonna work on some flowers. All right, have a nice day. Bye.